The drama on Maury. No one can hide from the results.
It's an explosive hour of cheating,
Cheater!
sex secrets, and lie detector tests.
We got the answers right here.
And special guest Trisha Goddard has returned to confront these guests.
If you really suspect your man is sleeping with other women, do not sleep with him. You don't know what else you are sharing.
And get straight to the truth.
You're going to end up getting is a nasty little rash.
6 months ago, DNA tests proved that Jay is the father of Tennille's 5 children. You are the father. Today, they're back because Tennille suspects that a lie detector test will prove that Jay's a cheater.
We got 5 children together. He better pass this test.
I'm not a liar or a cheater, and I'm not that kind of guy.
Why would I want to cheat?
Why?
5 kids?
Yes.
You go to the clubs, you see?
Yeah, I party.
Yeah,
I party.
How the hell you got time to party with 5 kids?
Will this family be split apart as soon as it's come back together?
The lie detector determined.
Their wedding day is picked out. Their wedding plans are all set. There's only one problem. Jen wants to know if her fiancé has cheated on her again.
What happened with the sexy waitress?
He left her a $200 tip.
$200 tip? That was some service, huh?
I love my fiance. I know I've screwed up in the past, but now I'm innocent.
We put Lee in a green room.
No.
Ring, it's over.
Can Trisha make some sense out of this incredible situation?
And I'm going to move on with my life.
I have a theory. If you don't like the fish you're catching, change the bait.
Can any of these men pass a lie detector test and prove they're not a cheater?
Oh my God, are you serious? They're more important.
Whoa. Let's talk.
It's a special hour of Maury with Trisha Goddard.
Next.
So everybody, today we're talking to young women, some of whom are about to get married, who are terrified. They're about to get married, but they're terrified the men they unconditionally love are cheating on them. And to really get into it and to see why this is going on, we have a special guest who's going to help us sift through this premarital muck. She is author, television host, and conflict resolution expert, Trisha Goddard. Give it up, everybody, for Trisha Goddard. You know, there's a lot of infidelity in the headlines. I mean, we got Tiger Woods and we got Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
I mean, why now? What's the deal?
You cannot get away with anything these days. There's cameras everywhere. And the minute you cheat with someone, that person has the power. If it's a girl, she can sell her story. When you give, as a man, if you give your seed away, you give your power away.
Oh. So, well, I tell you what. You're going to sit in our audience, and we have, some unbelievable stories. And Trisha's going to be here to help. Now, everybody, which brings us to Tennille. Welcome, Tennille, back to the show. I said back because 5 months ago, Tennille was here with her boyfriend of 8 years, Jay. And at the time, they were separated, and then all of a sudden, Jay denied he was the father of all 5 of Tennille's children. 3 of which you could see on the screen. And then after a passionate showdown, the DNA test confirmed Jay was the father of all 5. So we thought we resolved all that. Except Tennille's back, because after the show, they had been separated at the time. They got back together, and since then, Tennille suspects that Jay is now sleeping with other women behind her back.
5 months ago, I came on the show to prove to my boyfriend Jay that he was the father to all 5 of our kids. 7 years.
7 years.
5 kids. He's going to take care of my kids today. Jay made an ass of himself when he told me that he couldn't make girls and that I slept with a white man and made a white baby. Hello? My mother is white.
Tennille's mother, stand up, please. White.
baby's white. My mother is white. I proved to Jay that he was the father to all 5 of our babies.
You are the father.
After the show, we got back together, but now I have a whole nother problem. I'm hearing so many stories about Jay cheating on me. I even heard that he has a separate apartment that he's bringing women to. I can't take the lies anymore. It's been 8 years. We got 5 children together. He better pass this test or we're through.
So we've given Jay a lie detector test. We're going to have the results. Okay, so after the last show, you felt everything was going to be good.
Yeah, I thought that was the only thing standing in our way from us being together. So we got back together, everything was fine, but then I'm hearing that he's out sleeping around with all these other girls.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're hearing? What do you mean you're hearing?
Well, my cousin saw him. I'm going through his phone. I'm getting phone calls. He's nowhere to be found. He's missing in action.
All right, Trisha, what do you make about this?
Do you think he wants to stay with you?
I don't know.
What are you going to do if you find out he is cheating?
I want to work it out, but I can't take it anymore. It's been 8 years.
What do you mean? You want to work it out?
I want to work it out for the sake of our children. I have 7 kids. He's been there, you know, he's a father to 5. He's been there for all. I want to work it out.
You want to work it out.
So you think this guy is still a kid? You think Jay...
He is a kid.
He's got 5 kids.
He needs to grow up.
He's got 5
He
kids.
needs to grow up. He can't be the kid. He has his own kids.
You ever caught him in a lie?
Yeah, just yesterday I was going through his phone and I talked to the girl on the phone. She said she's been dating him for 2 months, but get this, she doesn't live an hour and a half away where he works. She lives in my town.
Oh, I guess, Trish, this is a double life? This guy's leading a double life?
Yeah, one thing I wanted to ask you, are you still sleeping together?
Yes. Well, I just found out yesterday for a fact that he was cheating because I spoke to the girl, but before that, it was nothing but suspicion.
Well, he denied it. He denied that.
Oh, yeah, he said it was his sister trying to make me mad.
So what's the point here?
Well, look,
what's the point here,
Trish? My point is, if you really suspect your man is sleeping with other women, and I say this to all women, do not sleep with him. You don't know what else you are sharing.
All right. Well, Jay has another, he has another version of this story.
Last time me and Tennille was on the show, she had proved that all 5 of the kids weren't mine. But today I'm going to prove to her that I'm not a liar or a cheater. Tennille thinks that I'm cheating on her because I'll be gone 4 days out of the week to go to work. My job is so far away, so I stay with a friend. Someone had told Tennille that I had my own place and I was bringing females over there to cheat, but it's not true. Tennille thinks that I'm sleeping with 2 of her friends, but is she serious? I don't deal with dirty, nasty chicks. Tennille accused me of sleeping with another woman while she was in labor with our 2-year-old son. I'm not that kind of guy. Tennille, I can't wait till you realize that I've been telling the truth. I'm a changed man.
Here he is, Jay. Jay, come on out.
I'm a good-looking brother. Listen,
yes,
I can't help it. I can't help it. I go out. I go inside. I just walk it off. I'm like, no, I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. I got a girl. I can't do that.
Yeah, sit down. Sit down. You don't tell
nobody
nothing. Sit down. Let's get to the resort.
I do that all the time.
You don't tell nobody nothing. You be right there sniffing like a mutt in heat.
You know I have my friend here, Trisha Goddard, right? And so she is an expert in this kind of stuff that's going on between you and Tennille, right? Okay? Trisha.
Oh, boy. You think you're a good-looking brother?
Yes, man.
I'm here to tell you that beauty starts on the inside.
Yeah, you're right.
What I want to know from you is, Jay, how do you see women?
I gotta be friends with them, you know. I can have
with
female friends.
everybody.
I gotta have female
like the girl
friends,
told me, I talked to 2 girls yesterday. She said, we kick it and chill all the time. You kick it and chill with my man more than me and his kids do. You kick it and chill with him more than me and his kids do.
They trying to say that to get us mad.
They don't know me to make me mad. They don't know me to make me mad.
with me, when they want to be with me, I can't help it. Look at me. I mean, come on now. Look at me. Look at me. I look good. Come on now. Come on now. Look.
They may want to be with you, but you have this. Hey, Jay, you have this strong constitution that says, no, I love Tennille so much, I wouldn't possibly want to be with you.
Once they find out he got 5 kids, they ain't gonna want to be with his ass no more.
Okay? I can settle down.
And he told the girl, and he told the girl he had 1 kid.
Let me just talk to you. Listen, you got 5 kids?
Yes, ma'am.
You go to the clubs, you see?
Yeah, I party.
Yeah,
I party.
always in the club.
I party.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna party tonight, man.
Have a look at me. How the hell you got time to party with 5 kids?
She parties more than I do. Everybody knows her. Everybody knows her.
I need a break once in a while.
The answer's right. You were asked if you had sexual intercourse with a girl Tennille saw you in a picture with when you were wearing your new leather jacket. You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie. Since you and Tennille got back together, have you had sexual intercourse with the girl who Tennille's cousin spotted you with at the club? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
So you was with your boys?
That's a lie.
You was with your boys? Oh, I'm in the club. I'm in the club with my boys. She's lying. She's lying.
That's a lie, man. That's a lie.
You were asked if when Tennille you a message telling you she was in labor with your now 2-year-old son, you were lying next to a woman that you cheated with. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I know it's a lie, you dirty bitch. Your kids don't mean me, and your kids don't mean.
You were asked if Tennille couldn't reach you 2 nights ago. When you didn't come home was because you were having sex with another woman. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That was.
If you've ever gotten a woman pregnant that Tennille doesn't know about during your relationship. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. You were asked, since you and Tennille got back together, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than Tennille? You said no. The lie detector determined
that was a lie.
That was a lie more than 20 times.
That's a lie, man.
Jay, why are you with me? Why are we together? Why are we together?
I don't even believe that.
Why are we together?
You don't believe it? Well, I'll tell you one thing right now.
Why are we together?
I don't believe that.
You don't care about your kids. You don't care about me.
There are 5 kids. There are 5 kids involved in this relationship.
That he don't.
Like you're the good one. You acting like you're the good one. In 8 years we've been through ups and downs.
Okay, Jay, wait a second.
8 years we've been through ups and downs. You're acting like that's not new.
Jay, you have been this way before. You tried to turn it around by denying those kids. Now don't try to turn it around because you're out there cheating. I want you to go backstage, the 2 of you. I want you to sit down with Trisha, and we'll see whether this relationship, Trisha, can be saved. We'll be back right after this.
Backstage with Trisha, will Tennille leave the father of her 5 kids for good?
Whoa, let's talk.
Their wedding day is picked out. Their wedding plans are all set. There's only one problem. Jen wants to know if her fiancé has cheated on her again.
What happened with the sexy waitress?
He left her a $200 tip.
$200 tip? That was some service, huh?
I love my fiance. I know I screwed up in the past, but now I'm innocent.
We put Lee in a green room.
No.
Ring, it's over.
Can Trisha make some sense out of this incredible situation?
And I'm gonna move on with my life.
I have a theory. If you don't like the fish you're catching, change the bait.
Special guest Trisha Goddard has returned to get straight to the truth.
Everyone, this is Jen. Welcome Jen to the show. Now, you know, 2 years ago, Jen's dream came true. She gave birth to her baby daughter, Jersey. But that should have been a celebration. It's not, because for the last 2 years, Jen has been drowning in suspicion and heartache. She believes Lee, the father of her child and fiancé, is cheating again. Now see, here's what happened. Lee already confessed to Jen to sleeping with 2 different women. But for the sake of their family, Jen forgave him. Until recently, however, when Jen found naked pictures of other women in Lee's phone. And that's just the beginning. Watch this.
I am so angry because I know my fiance Lee is cheating on me. We are supposed to get married July 7th of 2011. If he's cheating on me, this wedding is off. Lee has cheated on me 2 times in the past. One girl told me that her and Lee were having sex before we got together. She's also told me that they've been having sex to this day. I have found 5 different pictures in Lee's phone. 4 were naked ones and the other was a regular picture. Lee plays it off like it's no big deal, but it is. Lee joined a dating website, but I canceled it the minute I caught him on it. He said it was just for fun, but who does that? If I find out that Lee's cheating on me, the wedding is over and there's no more second chances.
Really? So, how do you know he's cheating again? Maybe he took your word for what it was. He was threatened and he said, it's not worth it. I love Jen. I love my child. I'm not doing it anymore.
Maury, he had 4 different naked pictures of women on his phone.
What did he get pictures on the phone?
He was bored.
I like that, Trisha. He was bored.
He was bored.
Huh?
He was bored.
I could have sent him pictures. Why does he have to go and get pictures from another woman?
How do you think he would react if you had pictures of naked guys on your phone?
He would absolutely lose it. He would break up with me, and I think I should do the same to him when these lie detector tests come back.
All right, well, guess what? We gave Lee a lie detector test, and we're going to get the results in a minute. But first, here's what Lee had to say about the situation.
My fiance Jen and I have been together for 3 years. We got a beautiful baby girl together. I admitted to cheating on Jen twice, and I'm not proud of it. No matter what I say, she doesn't believe me. Some girl told Jen that we've been having sex the whole time we've been together. The girl likes me, but nothing's going on between us. Jen found some pictures of naked girls in my phone. I was working out on the oil rig for months. They were just pictures, they can't do any harm. I love my fiance. I know I've screwed up in the past, but now I'm innocent. When Jen gets the results of this lie detector test, she'll finally know that I'm not lying.
Okay, so it sounds like a guy who has changed. But minutes after taping that interview that you just saw, we took things a step further, and with the help of our special ops expert, Dave Vitale, we put Lee in a green room with a male buddy decoy. And this is what Lee confessed to.
Like I go to the strip club, I get from a stripper or whatever. It just seems better than when I get it from my girl. I don't. Yeah, it's better, right?
Yeah, because it's I don't know, it's forbidden.
Who your sex better with? The wife or the girl at the strip club or the
getting paid to do it?
The girl is getting paid to do it.
Okay. Because you're paying her too, you can do whatever you want.
How often you go?
Nah. I don't know, a couple times.
A couple times a week?
Yeah.
Everybody, here's Lee. Welcome, Lee. All right. You have the experience of a guy who was caught cheating.
That's right.
And so therefore you said, okay, I don't want, that's humiliating. I wouldn't want to embarrass the woman who I love. I will not do that again, right? And
That's
so
right.
you swore to her you would never do that again.
Never happen again, Maury.
Never happen. Take a look at this.
The wife or the girl at the strip club or the
girl is getting paid to do it.
The girl is getting paid to do it.
Because you're paying her too.
Whatever,
you
you're
just
just
talking
talking.
How often you
Talking
go?
to him.
Nah. I don't know, a couple times.
He talked me into it.
You didn't think he was.
Do
That's
nothing,
why
whatever.
you said that.
Okay, so the naked pictures in the phone mean nothing.
No, nothing.
You're not-
It's like flipping through a porno magazine. That's nothing.
Then go get a porno magazine. Don't be asking girls to show their.
When do I have time? When do I have time to go? When I'm working on the rig, do I have time to go get a porno magazine?
You have a stack full up to here, pornos.
Yeah,
Lee.
whatever. No, we don't.
Trisha.
You know, I wanted to ask something of Lee. Lee, these pictures on your phone,
Yeah.
girls sent them to you.
Yes.
So how come all these girls have got your cell phone number?
Thank you.
Everybody, she's got tons of guys on her phone too.
Sorry?
She's got tons
Do
of
I
guys
sleep
on
with
her
them?
phone
They send me
too.
pictures? Do I send them
they
pictures?
talk to you
Not at
just
all.
the same way. They talk to you the
no,
same
they don't.
way.
Hey,
Yeah, they
nobody,
do.
not one
Yeah, they
person,
do.
Lee,
They
and you
talk to
know
you
that.
the same
Then
way.
how come I'm not here for lie detector test? It's you.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll see.
Here we go. Right now. You were asked if during your relationship with Jen, have you ever had sexual intercourse with a woman you met on a dating website? You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
Thank you. That's right. Didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing.
You were asked if during your relationship with Jen, you had sexual intercourse with any of the girls who sent you naked pictures of themselves. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. Asked if during your relationship with Jen, you had sexual intercourse with any other woman when you had a broken collarbone. You said no.
No.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
No, whatever.
No.
That's not. That's
You were
not
asked
true at
if
all.
during your relationship with Jen, have you had... You were asked during your relationship with Jen, have you had unprotected sex more times than Jen knows about? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Unbelievable.
Whatever.
You were asked if you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than Jen during your relationship with her, besides the two girls Jen already knows about. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
With who? That's
Whatever. Find out. I don't care. Whatever.
I knew if I brought you here, I'd get the truth, and thank God I did.
That's fine. Whatever.
Thank God I did.
That's fine. Whatever.
So, are you going to stay with her?
I'm not.
You're not going to stay with
No,
her?
I'm not.
I want you to have a clear head when both of you go home. I want you to be able to think rationally about it.
No.
Feature ring, it's over.
I want you all to meet with Trisha backstage. Thank you.
Now, you forgave him before.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Here's how I think. If you forgive a guy once, twice, you're basically saying you could
Cheat on me.
You could put your hand in the cookie jar and I'm going to take you back.
Right. He lied to me, he cheated on me, he's cheating me and my family, not just me.
How are you going to make it on your own? Because
I have 2 feet. I'm a woman. I could do it by myself. I was doing it before him, and I'll do it after.
Listen, I'm on my 3rd husband. I dearly love him, but I'm married. I had to kiss a lot of frogs before I got to the handsome prince. You got found out.
Yeah, I mean, that's,
Okay.
she knows.
What? Do you have some kind of sex addiction?
Maybe I do. I don't know.
So who do you trust?
I trust her.
Do you trust you?
Maybe not.
You don't even trust yourself. That's a good starting point, because if you don't trust yourself, how are your kids going to trust you? How's Jen going to trust you? How's anyone going to trust you?
That's right.
Let me ask you something. This is really tough, and I want you to be really honest with me. Scale of 1 to 10. 10 is I'm the most amazing person inside and out that I can possibly be. 1 is I am nothing. Where do you put yourself?
3 or 4.
That's not very high. You don't feel good about yourself.
No, not at all.
So how are you going to change that?
Whatever it takes, I guess.
Tiffany has forgiven Jesse in the past for cheating with her sister. He says he's a changed man.
I regret it more than anything.
But Tiffany says she'll leave her fiancé forever if he's cheated on her just one more time.
Here we go. That was a lie more than 20 times.
Backstage with Trisha, will Tennille leave the father of her 5 kids for good? Special guest Trisha Goddard has returned to get straight to the truth.
Everyone, this is Tiffany. Welcome Tiffany to the show. Now, in 3 months, Tiffany is set to walk down the aisle to marry the man of her dreams, Jesse. Now, instead of planning her wedding, she planned a trip to the Maury show because she's got to give Jesse a lie detector test. You see, last year, Jesse confessed to sleeping with his ex-girlfriend. And even worse, he then confessed to sleeping with Tiffany's own sister. And So Tiffany has been unable to forgive Jesse. She says she refuses to marry Jesse until a lie detector test exposes the secret life that she believes that he's living. Watch.
I have been hurt so bad in the past by my fiance, Jesse. He swears he's not cheating on me again, but I don't believe him. Jesse cheated on me 8 times with somebody close to me and my family. Just last night, he told me that he slept with his ex 6 times. I found a pair of women's panties right next to our bed. He tried to be slick and move them into the laundry room, but I knew exactly where they were. A family member of mine found a hair tie in my bed, one in the kitchen, and then a toothbrush in the bathroom. Jesse claims he don't know how they got there, but that is not possible. We're supposed to get married in August. I even have my dress. But if I find out he's cheating again, it's over for good.
Tiffany. He admitted sleeping with your sister.
With my sister. 8 times.
8 times?
8 times.
With your sister?
Yes. Not just 8 times in my bed at our apartment.
Trisha, what do you think of that?
And you're with this guy, why?
Because I love him.
What do you love about him?
Everything but this.
And you're ready to marry him.
Look, you know, if a child does something wrong, okay, and you don't say anything, what's going to happen?
They're going to repeat it.
And you don't say anything, they do it the second time, what's going to happen?
Well, apparently they're going to do it again.
Yeah, and this child's done it 14 times.
This is how Jesse explains it.
Tiffany and I were supposed to get married in August, but she called off the wedding until I proved to her I'm not cheating on her. I've made some really big mistakes in the past. I've cheated on Tiffany with my ex and one of her family members. I regret it more than anything. Tiffany found a pair of women's underwear in the laundry room. I have no idea where they came from. Tiffany's still convinced I'm sleeping with my ex because my ex told her what color my sheets are on my bed. Tiffany's family member found hair ties and a toothbrush in my house. The hair ties might have came from a relative, but I have no idea where the toothbrush came from. Tiffany, I want to marry you and be with you forever. I know I messed up, but I can't spend the rest of my life paying for these mistakes. I love you.
Everybody, here's Jesse. Jesse. It stopped at 14 times, and there was not a 15th time.
Wasn't the 15th time, no.
That's what you say.
That's what I know.
Well, guess what? We're going to find out right now, Jesse, because we got the result. Here we go. You were asked during your relationship with Tiffany, other than the time she already knows about, 14. Have you had sexual intercourse with another woman? You said no. The lie detector determined.
The lie detector results are next. Is he cheating on the woman he's about to marry?
Here we go.
Oh my God, are you serious?
That was a lie more than 20 times.
Backstage with Trisha, will Tennille leave the father of her 5 kids for good? Special guest Trisha Goddard has returned to get straight to the truth.
I have been hurt so bad in the past by my fiance, Jesse. He swears he's not cheating on me again, but I don't believe him.
I've made some really big mistakes in the past. I've cheated on Tiffany with my ex and one of her family members. I regret it more than anything. Tiffany, I want to marry you and be with you forever. I know I messed up, but I can't spend the rest of my life paying for these mistakes. I love you.
You were asked during your relationship with Tiffany, other than the time she already knows about, 14. Have you had sexual intercourse with another woman? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie more than 20 times.
Oh my God, are you serious, Jesse? Oh
You were
my
asked
God.
if during your relationship with Tiffany you had sexual intercourse with your ex-girlfriend more than the 6 times you confessed to. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie 5 times more than that.
Really? You can't count?
You were asked if during your relationship with Tiffany you told Tiffany's sister Angela that you wanted to be with her. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. And if you had sexual intercourse with Tiffany's sister Angela more than the 8 times you admitted to, you said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Damn, I thought you was gonna pass that test, Jess, huh?
Ralph,
I thought you was gonna pass that test.
he looks incredulous.
Right?
He looks that this is
What?
just couldn't happen.
You know what? He has to start writing on the calendar every time he does, because then he'll be able to get the numbers.
All right, I want Trisha to meet with our couple backstage. We'll be back right after this. Thank you.
Tiffany seems to think alcohol is a problem in your life. Do you think it's a problem in your lives?
Yeah.
Get really, truly sober. Don't use alcohol as a prop. And women, you know, all you're going to end up getting is a nasty little rash.
Manny thinks his girlfriend cheated and that their baby may not be his.
I need her to be mine.
Have you ever done anything?
I messed around with my ex.
Told him.
He knows about it, yes.
The test results are in. Did she secretly make a baby with another man?
Manny. That was a lie more than 20 times.
Backstage with Trisha, will Tennille leave the father of her 5 kids for good? Special guest Trisha Goddard has returned to get straight to the truth.
Everyone welcome Dina to the show. Now. Dina's appearance on this show is her last-ditch effort to win back the man she loves named Manny. I mean, she wrote to us. You see, Manny abandoned Dina because he's convinced she had sex with another man and that their daughter Isabella may not be his. And Dina is desperate to prove that she is innocent before Manny walks out of their lives for good. Now, as hard as this has been for Dina, it's also been very emotional for Manny as well.
Me and Dina have been together for 3 years now, and she's the love of my life. I've been having a lot of trust issues. I think Dina's cheating on me, and Isabella might not be mine. I love Isabella with all my heart. I don't want to get too attached to her, not knowing if she's mine. I've been struggling with this for the past 2 years, and it's killing me inside. Can't take it, and I'm so scared. Isabella is what motivates me every time I see her smile. I need her to be mine, and I need Dina to pass so we can be a family.
Wow. Dina, that's not a guy who doesn't want to be in your life.
He claims he wants to be with me. He claims he loves me, but to me, that's just words, because the way he treats me and the things he accuses me of, that's not somebody that's in love.
What does he accuse you?
Cheating on him, being with different guys.
Is he just kind of jealous? Is that his problem?
I don't know what his problem. I've never given him a reason to think that I cheated on him. We live together.
You all live together right now?
No, he left.
He left?
Yeah. He left. And he won't come back home until he gets these results.
You ever done anything?
I have messed around with my ex during a breakup. He knows about it.
You told him?
He knows about it, yes. I told him.
If you passed this lie detector test, what did he say would happen?
He said that he would marry me.
Everybody, here's Manny. Manny, come on out. Here's Manny. Good to see you. Glad you're here. You love this woman?
Yeah, I love her so much.
You love her? So why would, if you love her so much and you give her so much, why do you think she would mess around on you?
Because she don't show me the same love I show her.
That's not true. I'm the one that's always trying to make this relationship work. You're the one that just leaves. And I'm the one chasing after you.
Yeah, but why lie so much? Why lie so much?
I'm telling you the truth. That's why we're here. That's why I came here. Because obviously my word isn't good enough and you don't trust me. That's why I came to this extreme. Why do you think I brought you on TV? Because I want you to believe me.
You think that Dina gave you an STD?
Yes.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
You have to have sex to get an STD. And I've only had sex with him.
He was with somebody else. He admitted to having unprotected sex as well as she did.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We have a DNA test. We have a lie detector test. First, we're going to do the paternity test. When it comes to 3-month-old Isabella, Manny, you are the father. Now, for the lie detector test. In your relationship with Manny, there have been many different men knocking on your door. Have you had sexual intercourse with any of these men? That's what Manny wanted to know. You said no. The lie detector test determined you were telling the truth. During your relationship with Manny, have you ever had sexual intercourse with your ex-boyfriend? You said no. The lie detector test determined you were telling the truth. Since you've been with Manny, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man? You said no. The lie detector test determined you were telling the truth. Are you still in love with Manny? You said yes. The lie detector test determined you were telling the truth. Manny, anything else you need? We'll be back right after this. Have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than Tennille? The lie detector determined more than 20 times.
Backstage with Trisha, will Tennille leave the father of her 5 kids for good?
Whoa, let's talk.
Special guest Trisha Goddard has returned to get straight to the truth. Earlier, Tennille brought her boyfriend Jay, the father of her 5 children, to the show for a lie detector test because she believed he was cheating on her.
Have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than Tennille? The lie detector determined more than 20 times.
After the show, conflict resolution expert Trisha Goddard had some extra time to delve into this sticky situation.
What do you want to do right now?
Do you want him just to go to keep doing what he's been doing? Yeah, keep doing what you've been doing. Because obviously they're more important.
Whoa. Let's talk. Let's talk first about what happens and how it happens, okay?
As Trisha sat down with Tennille backstage, it was clear that a disturbing pattern had emerged in her life with Jay.
Was there one time when you really needed Jay? Really needed him and he didn't come through for you?
Oh, yeah, he was out clubbing. My brother passed away, and he was out sleeping around with the girl, and my brother died.
How did that feel, hearing about that?
It hurt. Like, you put a woman before your kids. I would never put a man before my kids.
What do you do together, the two of you, apart from making babies? What do you do?
Nothing. He's hardly ever around. He's never around. So, and when he is home, we got to interact with all the kids.
What do you really know about this guy? What do you really know about him?
He's a liar. That's what I know.
That's the only thing you know?
Yeah, he's a
So
liar.
do you want to stay with this guy?
As Jay joined this conversation, everyone wondered what Trisha's advice would be as this couple moves forward.
You heard what Tennille just said. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty upset. You know, I apologize.
You don't look upset.
Yeah, I am. I'm really upset because you know, I did do what I did, and
So why are you together?
because I still love her.
What do you do for her?
Basically, nothing. Really.
Now ask him what he does for the other woman. Ask him that. That's the question there.
I think he gives
Kick it and chill with him all the time.
Jay, I feel that your gift or the thing you best know how to do is have sex.
Yep.
And that's what
kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what do you want to do with the rest of your life?
Settle down, be with my kids, and be a family.
Right now, what I think the good idea would be is for you to go that way, see what the new version of Tennille's going to be. Yeah? All right? You're a beautiful girl.
Thank you.
So now, again, you need to have a talk with somebody and work out what the new version of you's going to be.
We hope both Tennille and Jay take Trisha's words home with them. Keep watching future shows for updates.
The action happens right now on Maury. Paternity is the question. And I have the answers. She says that her son is denied for one reason.
Vincent's mom, Sandra.
Sandra's a fat cow. She need to get her hair done with that dusty.
Why do you think it's not his child?
Because Tasha had been in and out of her house. That
Is his mother right?
Vincent?
They're engaged and have 3 children, but their family could change forever because this woman says that Jake is also the father of her twins.
Well, you're the homewrecker. I'm the homewrecker when he was one lying to both of us and cheating on you with me.
Did he cheat on his fiancée one time or all the time?
The lie detector test determined.
Did Jake father these twins?
Jake? They've been married 8 years, 5 kids. He claims he's not the father of any of these children.
You're not my kid, Melania. You whatever. We gon' see. We gon' see.
3 babies.
My wife confessed all 3 kids may not even be mine.
You love those kids?
I love them to death.
What do you think? How many are his?
1.
1.
Is he the father of all 3 kids or none of them?
Brian?
When I open the envelope, who will hear you are the father?
This is Natasha. Backstage is Natasha's ex, Vincent. You see, after returning home, when Vincent home from a long vacation, Vincent was told by Natasha she was pregnant with her now 2-week-old son, Vincent Jr. Immediately, it begins to deny Vincent Jr. And this is why, because while he was on vacation, Vincent's mom, Sandra, says she said she spied on Natasha and is convinced that Vincent Jr. belongs to one of the many men she saw sneaking in and out of Natasha's house. This is their story.
Natasha spending her 2-week-old baby Vincent Jr. on me, but I don't think I'm the father.
I'm not letting this skank pin her baby on my son.
I was on vacation. When I came back, she came out of nowhere and said the baby was mine.
I saw with my own eyes 3 men coming out of Natasha's house.
I'm stuck in between my mother, who kills for me and never lied to me, and the child that needs his father.
This baby is straight up Puerto Rican. The baby has blue eyes, blonde hair. Who she thinks she's kidding?
If that DNA test proves that I'm not the baby's father, I want my name back.
When that DNA test come back, Tasha, take your shriveled up ass back to the center and take 10 more tests.
What do you think of her?
Sandra's a fat cow. She need to get her hair done with that dusty. I know she ain't talking back then. She need to take that pacifier her son out, put it in my son out, be a grandma.
So what you're saying is that Vincent is a mommy's boy.
Yeah, stuck on her breast. You just want me.
So what you say, you got pregnant before he went away.
Way before he went away. And he wasn't denying my child till her fat behind got in the picture.
Oh, really? Did you know that she was
No, she was spying on me because she calling me all types of names, and she just the name she was calling me.
So were there guys sneaking up in
No, they were sneaking in her house. Vincent denied my child because he got blue eyes. No. You not talking, my son. My son is beautiful. You hate because he ain't ugly like your wig. Ugly son.
That is not my son, baby. And you need that is not his baby.
Take your breath out his mouth so he can be a dad. So he can be a dad. So he can be a dad. Mind your business. Mind your business.
All right, Natasha. I want to take a look at your child, Vincent Jr., and take a look at Vincent.
Yeah, go on.
You tell me.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at them little ass eyes. Them little ass eyes. And them cheekbones. Look at it. Bring the results.
Did you go with him? Or did you
What?
just sleep
Yeah,
with
me and Vincent was together for 2 years.
Oh, 2 years. What's he done for Vincent?
He did nothing for my son but buy him a gallon of water. A gallon of water.
This
She
is what
better
they
go
also
ahead. She
had to
ain't do
say.
nothing either.
Watch this.
Tasha, you no good stinking whore. My son is not your baby's father. And when the tests prove it, stay away from my son.
Here are Sandra and here they are. Vincent.
Yes.
Did you think this was your child?
At one point I did.
Uh-huh. When did you change your mind?
Because my mother was telling me that she...
Oh, your mother.
While I was on vacation, she was having guys sneaking in and out. Sneaking
That
in
is
and out.
not his baby. That is not his baby. That is not his baby. Go ahead with yourself. You better go ahead with yourself.
You better go ahead. If he didn't believe the child was his, why he give him his name? His name Vincent Zaire.
Sandra, why are you so sure? Does that baby look like him?
Yeah, exactly.
No, that baby has blue eyes. Mine is brown. His is brown. Look at that nigga. See that Puerto Rican baby.
Why do you think it's not his child?
Because Tasha had been in and out of her house when my son was on vacation, and I seen that for myself.
But Vincent, if that's your child, are you going to welcome that child?
Yeah, I'm welcome.
In the case of 2-week-old Vincent Jr., Vincent, you are the father.
I'm still gonna love him. I'm gonna love him regardless. I'm gonna love him. He's my child. I'm gonna love him.
Don't worry about it regardless.
What now, Sandra?
I'm gonna love him regardless. It's all right, though.
What now, Sandra? What now, Sandra?
Come on, baby.
Snatch that wig off. What now? What now, Vincent? What now, Vincent?
I'm still gonna love him.
Man,
I'm gonna love
Vincent,
him.
get out my
I'm gonna take
face.
care
Get
of
out
him.
my
It's all right.
face.
No other choice. That's my only son, and that's his son.
Right.
So that's our son.
Exactly, and I know you're that kind of woman. You'll
I
love
will
that.
apologize to her.
Okay.
I
Natasha?
apologize. Welcome to the family. That's my baby. I'm going to. That's my baby. That's my baby. As long as it's his, it's mine. It's mine. That's our baby. We got to take him together. That's ours. I'd like to apologize, Tasha, deeply, seriously, from the heart. I love you, and I love Vincent
Vincent, I
Jr.
want an apology from you, too, for believing your mom.
I apologize to Natasha.
It's all right.
I'm gonna love him. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
They're engaged and have 3 children, but their family could change forever because this woman says that Jake is also the father of her twins.
What is the deal breaker?
the home record when he was one lying to both of us and cheating on you with me.
Did he cheat on his fiancée one time or all the time?
The lie detector test determined.
Did Jake father these twins?
Jake? 5 kids. He claims he's not the father of any of these children.
You're not my kid, Melania. You whatever. We gonna see. We gonna see.
When I open the envelope, who will hear, "You are the father"?
This is Rachel. 2 years ago, Rachel gave birth to these beautiful twin boys, Jeremy and Austin. Now, Rachel believes that this man, Jake, is their father. But there is drama here. You see, when Jake and Rachel had sex, Jake, at the same time, was engaged to this woman, Teresa. In fact, Jake and Teresa are still together. And guess what? They have 3 kids of their own. In fact, Jake claims there was never an affair with Rachel, just a one-night stand. He is not the father of these twins. This is Rachel's story.
Jake and Teresa can deny all they want, but I know that Jeremy and Austin are his. He says we only slept together once, but it went on more than that, and I swear and I know in my heart that these kids are his. My kids mean the world to me. I would give my life up for them. It kills me that they don't even know who their dad is. My kids were 4 months old the last time Jake saw them, and it hurts, and it kills me, the fact that he can be a father to his other kids and not mine. I'm angry and I'm upset at the fact that Teresa encourages Jake to deny those kids. How would she feel if Jake had nothing to do with her kids? Teresa needs to let the past be the past, and Jake needs to get his act together and be a dad to his kids.
Okay. So, of course, we gave Jake and Rachel a DNA test. We also gave Rachel a lie detector test to see if Rachel and Jake did, in fact, have an affair, or was it just a one-night stand? He said it was one night, one time.
Well, my lie detector test is going to prove that wrong today.
Okay, fine. All right. Did you know that he was with her when you had an affair with him?
Every time Jake ever came to me, he always told me that they broke up and that he moved out.
So what did he say when you told him you were pregnant?
He told me, congratulations, who's the dad? When I told him I was sure he was, he told me he watches enough Maury to know every girl says her for sure.
This is what they had to say. Rachel, watch this. Take a look at this.
2 years ago, when Rachel confronted me and told me she was pregnant with Jake's twins, it devastated me.
I made a big mistake when I cheated on Teresa with Rachel. I slept with her one time. I cannot be the father of Rachel's twins.
We've heard from her friends and family that she was sleeping with 2 other guys, and we're praying that Jake is not the father.
This woman wants to pin these kids on me because I am the best looking man she's ever slept with. She's not going to ruin the family me and Teresa has worked so hard to build.
I hate that Rachel won't stay out of my life, and I hate that she's wrecking our family. I don't want to lose Jake.
I just need this crazy woman out of my life. When this test comes back that I am not the father, she needs to take it up to the other 3 guys she was sleeping with.
Here's Jake. Jake, come on out. Here he is. One time. One night stand.
When she got pregnant, yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
And the lie detector test is going to prove different.
Oh, yeah.
Why is she... you think she wants you? Is that the deal?
She just wants me in her life, I'm sure.
It's your fiance, right? You see how upset she is?
Oh, yeah, she's devastated from it. She has been.
You don't think these kids look like you?
No, I don't think they look like me.
You saw them one time when they were 4 months old. You've never seen them since.
Your relationship with your fiance, has it changed because of all this?
Oh yeah, it's hard to keep it together. But we got 4 kids, and we bust every day, all day to take care of them.
Okay. So what's at stake here? What happens if these are your twins?
I just man up, be the man, be the father.
All right, here's Teresa. What's upsetting to you, Teresa?
First of all, she knew that I was pregnant with his kid before she even slept with him.
Let's do this test. Come on. Oh, yeah, I'm the homewrecker when he was the one lying to both of us and cheating on you with me. You knew he was with me! You knew he was with me!
We're going to find out.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
When you and Jake got together, did he tell you that Teresa and he were broken up? You said yes. The lie detector test determined you were telling the truth.
Oh, yeah.
I asked you, how many times did you have a sexual intercourse with Jake? You admitted to our lie detector administrator you slept with Jake over 10 times, and that was the truth. We asked you to do intercourse with Jake in the last month. You said yes. The lie detector test determined you were telling the truth.
Right here.
That's one thing.
I'm going to prove one more time.
The DNA test is more important.
That's it.
The most important thing is, as far as I'm concerned, is the DNA. Because you said Jake would be the father and man up if these were your kids. We're going to find out right now.
I'm ready.
In the case of 2-year-old twins, Jeremy and Austin, Jake, you are the father.
So are you guys going to man up? Are you guys going to be part of their lives or what? I proved it.
Why could you don't try to sleep with him every time you come around?
Are you going to take care of my kids? Are you going to be there?
Just financially, it takes away from
financially, I'm the one who's been working and taking care of my own kids.
You do not work. You live on welfare. You are.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm a whore. You know,
are.
Look at you. You're a stupid bitch. You're standing here with a cheater in your arms telling him you still love him. What the hell's wrong with you?
What's wrong
I just
with
proved to you on TV. Right. I'm at the bar every night. There we go. That's piercing.
There are all these kids, and now they have half set. You got. Come on now. Your kids.
You know, I was pregnant with this kid when she slept with
Well,
him.
I'll tell you what.
She told me to have
And that was wrong.
You did too. You told me to have a abortion.
I did not.
That's all the past. Now there are all these children, and they're related. Don't you understand that? They're related. And Jake, you got to step up and take care of them all. All right?
I have been.
She better treat my kids better. That's all I got to say too.
Why do you do that to me? Why did you sleep with her? It's been a month, like 2 weeks ago, you slept with her, Jake. And I knew it, and you didn't tell me.
They've been married 8 years, 5 kids. He claims he's not the father of any of these children.
You're not my kid, Melania, you whatever. We gon' see. We gon' see.
3 babies.
My wife confessed all 3 kids may not even be mine.
You love those kids.
I love them to death.
What do you think? How many are his?
1.
1.
Is he the father of all 3 kids, or none of them?
Brian?
When I open the envelope, who will hear, "You are the father"?
This is Vanessa, and this is Vanessa's husband, Trorinthian. They have been married. They've been married 8 years. And these are Vanessa's 5 kids. Till months ago, Vanessa says she and Troy were one big happy family.
Yes, we were.
Until all of a sudden, Troy comes up with this idea. He's not the father of any of these children. He says he's not the father because he claims a man knocked on his door claiming that he was the father. So then he begins to think, well, if he's the father of two, there must be somebody else who's the father of the other three. Watch this.
I'm here to prove to my husband, Trorinthian, that he is the father of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my kids. I've been pregnant for the last 6 years. And how does he repay me? By denying my kids? I don't think so. Trorinthian says these kids don't look like him, but they all look alike. They look like quadruplets. Trorinthian better be ready when Maury says you are the father for Trorinthian, Kalia, Jordan, Koran, and Asante. And when it does, he better get on his knees and apologize to me. I want him to apologize to me, Maury.
You do?
Yes, I do. How can he sit up and deny 5 beautiful kids?
Whoa, wait a minute. Y'all been together 8 years.
8 years. I gave him 8 years of my life, 6 pregnancies and 3 years of marriage. So how can he sit up here and deny my kids?
He says this guy knocked on the door and said that he was the father of 2 of your kids.
It was a rumor, Maury. He must was dreaming or fascinated with this guy. I want to know what guy he's talking about, Maury.
Right.
Because it was a guy here. That guy gonna help me take care of my kids, Maury. I don't know what you talking about.
You know who your baby dad is. Stop trying to put it on me.
He says you go out all the time. You go to the club.
I go out. I work. I clean. I take care of my kids. When do I go out?
All right. This is what he had to say. Watch this, everybody.
I need answers today. I think my wife Vanessa been lying and cheating on me. I didn't start denying these kids up until 3 months ago. And now I don't think that these are my kids. Vanessa loves going out to the club. My friends told me they seen her bumping the ground out on the dance floor. One of those guys may be those kids' father. One day a man come knocking on my door saying he was demanding to see his kids. And I know I'm not the father of these kids now. Trorinthian, Khalil, Jordan, Karan, Asante, they don't have none of my physique. All my nappy hair, they go straight Mexican. When Mr. Maury read that DNA test and it proves that I'm not damn one of those kids' father, you'll get the boot.
And here he is. Here's Trorinthian.
How you gonna sit up here and deny my kids? You know my kids belong to you, whatever. We gonna see.
Troy.
How you doing, sir?
You all been together 8 years. Look how far apart you are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're married.
Yes, sir.
You love those children.
Oh, yes, sir. I love them kids, Maury.
And you're a good father. I read you're
Yes,
a good,
sir.
You're
Yes,
a very
sir.
good father.
Yes, sir.
So why would you deny this?
All these rumors, Maury.
Rumors?
Yes, sir. About she going out to the club.
Ain't no rumors. What you talking
She ain't
about?
out, Maury. She ain't out to the club.
Whatever, but when he
Every
reads
weekend,
the
every other
results, we
weekend,
gonna
Maury.
see.
Guy
We
came
gonna
to
see
my
who the
house.
father.
Hey, all right.
We gonna see who's the father. We gonna see who's the father.
We will see.
Yeah, we will see.
I know.
I want to know about this man, this so-called man. Did you see this man, or did you just hear about
In
him?
his dream, Maury, in his dream.
Shut up, let me talk. Shut up, let me talk to Mr. Maury. Look at Mr. Maury. No, I didn't see him, but anonymous guy came knocking at the door.
Right.
And he said he wanted to see his kid. So I asked Vanessa.
Wow.
I'm like, well, who this is? She was like, I don't know him.
Just man up and take care of your kids.
Shut
That's
up,
what
shut
you
up,
do.
man. Let me talk.
Hey,
man, shut up, man. Let me talk.
That's what you do. Man up. Man up and take care of yours.
We're going to find out right now. We're talking about 5 kids, so I got 2 pages to read here.
Look at them. They look just alike. They look just alike. They look just alike. That's my. They look just alike.
Okay, here we go.
One. You go one. Let's go,
In the
y'all.
case of 5-year-old Trorinthian Jr. Trorinthian you are the father. In the case of 4-year-old Kalia, Corinthian, you are the father. In the case of 3-year-old Jordan, Corinthian, you are the father.
Child support gonna kill his behind.
Wait a minute. In the case of 2-year-old Karan, Corinthian, you are the father. In the case of 11-month-old Asante, Corinthian, you are the father.
I want you on your knees. I want you on your knees and apologize to me for 8 years. 8 years. 6 years of pregnancy, 3 years of marriage. You owe me an apology.
I'm sorry, okay?
What's up?
All right.
What you?
Hey,
You guys gonna be a nice, happy family now?
yes, everything's all right now.
It's okay now?
Yeah,
I hope so.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Thank you, Maury.
Bye.
Bye.
This man begged me to have his miracle child, and when I told him I was pregnant, he said that he didn't sleep with me.
He says he didn't sleep with you when you
You lied, you got beat, father!
Don't get in my face, bro.
It's too important. The future of this child is at stake. JR.
When I open the envelope, who will hear, "You are the father"?
This is Erica. Erica is dead set on proving to her ex-boyfriend JR that he is the father of her 5-month-old daughter, Alana. Watch.
When Erica met JR, she says she fell madly in love.
Jared told me that he was going to be different from all the other guys, and he promised me the world, and I believed him.
But Erica's love quickly turned to rage when she got pregnant with JR's child.
This man begged me to have his miracle child, and when I told him I was pregnant, he denied his child, and he said that he didn't sleep with me. It was August 15, 2007. We was in his tiny studio with his dad sleeping on the couch, so he can't tell me that he wasn't sleeping with me.
Alone and angry, Erica says she's had enough.
This man promised me that he was going to marry me and that we were going to be together forever. And the only trip that I've gotten from him was the trip to the Maury show. I'm tired of doing this by myself. Jared needs to start being there for his daughter.
All right. You say he begged you to have a child with him because the history is he had 2 children who died at stillbirth.
He asked me if I could have his baby, and I told him if it happens, it happens, and then it happened. And then when I found out that I was pregnant, he was fine with it. And then all of a sudden, he just cut me off, and he was denying his baby.
He says he didn't sleep with you when you
You
got...
lied, you deadbeat father!
JR, why are you so upset?
Because Maury, she came out here telling people I begged her for her to get pregnant by me. That's not the If you love your daughter so much, then why, when Alana was in the hospital, you got a latex glove and you wanted to have sex with me? And I told you no. Come on now. So let's not play that game. Let's not play. Let's not play. Let's not play. Let's not play. Because we can pull the card.
And who the one was calling me last night trying to have me come over to the hotel?
Let's talk about the facts, all right? You slept with this woman.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So therefore, if you sleep with this woman and you don't wear protection, women can get pregnant.
I am not that baby's father.
She looks just like you.
Listen, I let you talk, let me talk.
I ain't letting you
okay?
talk.
JR, is that baby
Man, that baby looked like me a little bit. But, check it. Check it though. Wait, check it out. You see that baby though? You see that baby though?
She's got your
Okay,
eyes.
check it. The person she cheated on me with looks like he could be my son.
Okay.
Come on now.
No.
Lying or not? So I'm lying. I'm lying.
He was wearing a rubber chain. He was wearing a rubber
I want to hear nothing.
JR, you've lost a child, right, or two children?
I lost two.
Okay. You want a child, right?
Yeah, true.
If that's your child, you're going to take care of that child, aren't you?
I do now.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
How you do it? How you do it?
All right, here we go.
You on welfare. You get WIC tax. You don't call me, yo.
So, what?
Maury,
At least they're taking care.
God, whenever the baby needs anything, she won't call me.
In the case of 5-month-old Alana, JR, you are not.
No, so I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good, you know what I'm saying? But when you come here and you saying I don't do nothing, stop lying. You say that you love that girl, right? Yeah. That means that since you were so, you know what I'm saying, you were so strongly that I was, well, what you need to do is go and find that baby's phone. Erica knows that I got 2 dead sons, man, and she told me she was gonna bless me with a child because she know how I felt. But then you tell me that you love me, and then you go and cheat on me, man. So now, instead of losing 2 kids, I lost 3 because I was there for that baby the whole time. Yo, whatever that baby needs, I got. Whatever. No matter what. My second son just died, man, a month ago, son. And now I come here, son, and this baby ain't mine, son. Man, yo, man. Yo, I can't deal with it, man.
3 babies.
My wife confessed all 3 kids may not even be mine.
You love those kids.
I love them to death.
What do you think? How many are his?
1.
1. Is he the father of all 3 kids, or none of them?
Brian?
When I open the envelope, who will hear, "You are the father"?
This is Brian, and backstage is Brian's wife, Tiffany. They have 3 children. Xavier, Brian Jr., and Evan. Recently, Tiffany reveals to him that he may not be the father of any of these children.
Up until 1 year ago, Brian thought he had the perfect family. That is, until his wife, Tiffany, made a shocking confession.
1 year ago, my wife confessed to me that the 3 kids that we have together might not be mine. When she revealed the secret to me, it destroyed me. I had been taking care of 2 kids that might not even be mine, and then there's another one on the way, and she tells me that all 3 kids may not even be mine. I couldn't believe what she was saying to me.
I feel terrible about deceiving my husband all these years. I was only 15 whenever I got with Brian, and a part of me blames myself, you know, because I cheated, but the other part of me doesn't because I just wanted to be free.
Deceived and filled with anguish, Brian is now praying the kids he calls his own really do belong to him.
If any of the kids aren't mine, I'll probably just leave. I'm not going to be her doormat anymore.
I really need him to be a father to these kids because they know him as their daddy.
3 kids, 1 broken marriage. The results of these DNA tests will determine their future.
I read you're a great father. You love those kids.
I love them to death.
In fact, guess what? In the delivery room, how old's Ebony?
9 months.
Okay. In the delivery room with Ebony, there was another guy there.
After she had had the baby, me and her were sitting there, and the other possible baby's daddy came in, and asked to hold the child, so she let him hold the child. And then as he's holding the child, he says, well, the baby's beautiful. Congratulations. Here.
And left.
And left.
All of yours, do you want to be with Tiffany?
Yes, I do.
Well, we're going to meet Tiffany, all right? Here
I love
she
her to
is.
death.
Here's Tiffany. Tiffany. You love Brian?
Yes, sir.
What do you think? How many are his?
One.
One. Do you want to be with Brian?
Yes, sir.
No matter what?
Yes, sir.
What's your biggest fear?
That he'll leave me.
You want to say anything to him?
That I love you, and I pray to God that all three of these kids are yours.
We're going to find out. In the case of 4-year-old Xavier, Brian,
is he the father of all 3 kids or none of them?
Brian?
When I open the envelope, who will hear, "You are the father"? Up until 1 year ago, Brian thought he had the perfect family. That is, until his wife, Tiffany, made a shocking confession.
1 year ago, my wife confessed to me that the 3 kids that we have together might not be mine.
I feel terrible about deceiving my husband all these years. I was only 15 whenever I got with Brian, and a part of me blames myself, you know, because I cheated, but the other part of me doesn't because I just wanted to be free.
Deceived and filled with anguish, Brian is now praying the kids he calls his own really do belong to him.
What do you think? How many are his?
One.
One. What's your biggest fear?
That he'll leave me.
You want to say anything to him?
That I love you, and I pray to God that all three of these kids are yours.
In the case of 4-year-old Xavier, Brian, you are the father. In the case of 2-year-old Brian Jr., Brian, you are the father. In the case of 9-month-old Ebony, Brian, you are not the father. Brian, you love that little girl?
I do.
You love that little girl?
I was the first one and only one she calls Daddy.
I want to tell you something, Brian, okay? I have children that I was the birth father for. I have a child that I was not the birth father for. There is not a smidgen of difference in terms of love. You hear me? If you want to keep that family together and you're sure that both of you all can be faithful, I think you ought to have a go at it. If there's love there, okay? All right? We'll be back right after
I feel relieved now that we, you know the truth. I'm really sorry that Ebony's not yours, and I hope we can still stay together. Because I love you.
I love you too.
results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
When Megan got pregnant, she was also having sex with another man.
Mason is not the father. I'm afraid that I'm going to lose him forever.
I need you to be with me. I love you. I want you.
You need me to be with you.
Yes, I love you.
Is the love of her life the father?
Mason?
I'm 16 years old. My grandmother is sick. She's the one helping me take care of my son. I feel like if she dies, it's because she's stressing over my son. It's okay. It's okay.
But Vanessa knows what kind of granddaughter she has. That baby is not mine.
We're gonna find out right now.
Did he father this teen's baby?
Armando.
He came to visit my baby, and he said my baby didn't like him, so it's not his kid.
That's the truth. The baby started hollering when I held him.
So you held the baby, and you knew right away?
That baby didn't have no connection with me. That baby not mine.
Is he telling the truth?
Donald? She confessed that he might not be the father of their son, Carter.
He really doesn't resemble Jason.
She cheated, and now this marriage rests on the DNA results.
Jason?
It's an unbelievable hour of paternity drama, and the results are in.
This is Megan. Now, Megan instantly fell in love when she met a man named Mason. And together, they're raising their adorable 7-month-old son, baby Mason. But sadly, their relationship has been torn apart because when Megan got pregnant, she was also having sex with another man, leaving her and Mason unsure of who the father of their baby is. Watch.
I'm here to find out if Mason is the father of my 7-month-old son, baby Mason. I admit that I had had sex with him and my ex on the same weekend. When baby Mason was born, he looked just like Mason. The cheeks, everything, he looked just like him. He needs his father. He is the only man that Mason knows. If Mason is not the father of baby Mason, I'm afraid that I'm gonna lose him forever. I just want Mason to take me and baby Mason back and be a family again.
Oh, take you back? You all are split up? You want to be back with him?
Absolutely.
Now you look at your son and you look at Mason. What do you think?
I think they look alike.
Does your ex look like him at all? Like baby Mason?
No, but he does look like my other son.
Right. Well, we're going to meet Mason, see where he stands on all of this. But this is what he had to say. Watch.
Megan and I were together for almost a year, but we broke up recently because I couldn't stand arguing with her all the time. When we first got together, she was actually still in another relationship. Shortly after she got pregnant, she admitted there was a chance that I wasn't the father. I loved Megan, so I took care of her during the pregnancy anyway. I was even there at the hospital for his birth, and we picked out the name together. As time went by, Mason looked less and less like me and more like her ex. I love Mason. I've raised him for the last 7 months, but in my heart, I honestly don't know if he's my son. If the test today proves that I'm right, my relationship with Megan will be completely over.
Here's Mason. Mason, come on out. You want to be the father of this child?
If he's actually mine, I would love
You want
to be
the
his father. Yeah. If he's not my child, I don't really... The way that things have been going between Megan and I...
You want
So
this
you just
child
pretended?
to be...
For the past 7 months, you just pretended?
No, I raised him because I thought that he was mine, because you told me that you thought that he was mine. So I stepped up to the plate and did what I had to do. I did not
You knew
know.
there was a chance that he wasn't yours. And you said, I don't care, I'm going to raise him anyway. And now you're taking that all back.
Do you think that you all could get back together if this is your child?
I'm not so sure because
You
we
argue.
argue all the time. She's really controlling, and I mean, there's no reason to be together just for the child's sake. You know what I mean? It's going to be worse on him if we're sitting there arguing all the time.
But if I read the result and I say that you're the father, you're going to take care of this child.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, we're going to find out right now. We got the result. When it comes to 7-month-old Mason, Mason, you are not.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
sorry. I love you.
I know you're
I love
sorry.
you and I want to be with you.
Well, I'm sorry, it's just not possible.
So that's it. Just
Yeah, pretty much.
because he's not yours. So you don't love him?
I care about you, but you don't love me. You don't love me.
I do too. You know that I love you. I'm in front of all these people.
You love me being his
in front of all
father.
these people telling you that I love you and I want to be with you. You said you loved him, whether he was yours or not.
I do love him.
So then be his father.
So
You know I don't want him to have anything to-
because I love him means I have to be with you.
Please.
I'll tell you that before anybody tries to make any decisions, I want you to meet with my counselor. I want you all to be clear-headed when you make these decisions because they're very important. They're important in the future of you all, and especially important in the future of that little baby. Okay? Now, there's a lot at stake in this next story. See, this is 17-year-old Lauren. This is the love of her life, Cordell. That's Cordell. His baby girl, Michaela.
Oh my God.
But the question is Cordell the father of baby Michaela? You see, it all started with Lauren and a deep, dark secret. Here's their story.
My name is Lauren, and I'm 17 years old, and I'm here today desperate to prove to Cordell that he is the father of our 3-week-old daughter, Michaela. When I look at Michaela, I believe that I can see that Cordell is her father, but the painful truth is I'm not 100% sure if he is.
When Lauren was just 16 years old, she revealed to Cordell that she was pregnant with his baby. But what she didn't tell him would change their relationship forever.
I cheated on Cordell a year into our relationship and made the biggest mistake of my life. I kept that secret from him because I was so afraid and ashamed that he would leave me if he knew. When Cordell found out I cheated, he did break up with me. Cordell loves Michaela, and she loves him too, but he's holding back.
Lauren and Cordell's relationship and family hang by a thread. Only the DNA results will determine its fate.
If the tests come back that Cordell's not Michaela's father, I know I can lose him, and my heart just can't take that.
What does Cordell mean to you?
Much to me, this is my first love, my first everything. Because I'm so young and I've never been in a relationship before. And we've been together for so long, and I just can't imagine myself without him.
Is that why you cheated? Because you didn't know what a relationship was like?
I made a mistake. And, I mean, I wish I could take it back. I really do.
Now, are you all together now?
No.
You're not together?
No.
You want to be together?
Yes, I do.
What has he told you about being together?
That if she hears, we're going to be together.
What do you think's going to happen if he's not the father?
That I'm going to lose him. He's going to leave me.
This is what he had to say.
Lauren and I were together for 2 years, and everything was amazing until I found out that she lied to me. I was so excited when Lauren told me she was pregnant. I started hearing rumors about some other guy being her baby's father. It was the worst day of my life. Lauren told me she cheated, and she said there might be a chance that the other guy could be the baby's father. And I just couldn't believe she was keeping such a big secret from me. I still love Lauren, and I'll do anything to be the father of this child, but I just don't think I am. It would mean the world to me to be the dad. If it turns out that I am the father of this child, there's definitely a future for me and Lauren. But if I'm not, I never want to see her again.
Wow. Here he is, Cordell. Cordell, come on out. Welcome. Thanks so much. Cordell, you leave that if you're not the father. It's over.
Yeah, man. I can't take care of somebody else's baby.
You can't? You love that baby?
Yeah, I do love her, man. She's
You don't
beautiful.
think she's yours?
I don't know, man.
When she told you she was pregnant, how'd you feel?
Oh, man, I was happy. My whole family was happy, you know. Everybody in my family got a kid. This would have been my first one. I wanted a boy, but God blessed me with a girl. So I was going to work with that.
And all that feeling just evaporated when you found out that she had cheated.
Not all of it, but a lot of it. You know, the whole happiness of the thing went away.
Let's hope for the best. When it comes to 3-week-old Michaela, Cordell, you are the father. You know what? I think they're two happy people.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh.
We'll be back right after this.
I'm 16 years old. My grandmother is sick. She's the one helping me take care of my son. I feel like if she dies, it's because she's stressing over my son. Period.
It's okay. It's okay.
Vanessa knows what kind of granddaughter she has. That baby is not mine.
I'm sick, but I'm more sick of this poor excuse of a man.
We're going to find out right now.
Did he father this teen's baby?
Armando.
The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
I know we have some high school kids in the audience, so I want you all to listen up to this story. Here's Lamisha. Lamisha's 16. When Lamisha was in the 8th grade, she fell in love with a high school senior named Armando. 2 years later, she was shocked to discover she was pregnant. Now, she's only a child herself, and she was stunned when Armando began to deny her 8-month-old son, Keyshawn. So today, the only person who helps raise Keyshawn is Lamisha's grandmother, Vanessa. But Vanessa fears she doesn't have long to live. And that's why today's paternity test is so important. This is Lamisha's story.
I'm 16 years old. Armando made me fall in love with him, got me pregnant, and then he left me. Armando told me he didn't want the baby and he wanted me to get rid of it. I felt so used and unwanted. Armando bought a DNA test from a drugstore, and he said it came back that he wasn't the father. He knows he didn't do that test right. He knows he's Keyshawn's father. My grandmother is the one helping me take care of my son. She's sick, and I don't know what I will do without her. I can't wait for Armando to hear that he's the father so he can be a man, act his age, and take care of his son.
Now, Lamisha, your grandmom's helping you raise that child.
Yeah, she is.
What's wrong with her?
First off, she just found out that her kidneys failed, and she goes to dialysis 3 days a week.
Oh, I see.
You know, she has a bone problem. She can barely move.
And she to raise your
Yeah,
child.
and she doesn't have the strength to pick up my son. I feel like if she dies, it's because of me, because she's stressing over my son. And she should have to take care of me and Armando, babe. Period.
It's okay. It's okay.
So what you say is
Grandma's here for you.
She wouldn't have to work that hard if Armando was around.
Yeah.
When you got pregnant, what did he do? Was he there? Was he around?
Actually, no, he wasn't. When I told him, he said he didn't want the baby. He wanted me to get rid of it. He was in college, but people kept telling me he's seen him around my town, but he never came to see me. He only seen me 3 or 4 times when I was pregnant.
I see. Now, Armando's backstage, your grandmother's backstage. So first of all, let's hear from Armando.
I'm not like the other guys that come to this show. I graduated 4th in my class from high school. I went to college for free on a full scholarship, and I left school to take care of this baby. I have some serious reasons why I don't believe Lamisha's baby is mine. Lamisha has always been honest with me. She told me that there were several other guys that could have conceived this baby with her. I bought a take-home DNA kit, and it came back 100% that I was not the father. Vanessa knows what kind of granddaughter she has, and she knows it's a real good chance that that baby is not mine.
Here he is, Armando. Armando, come on out.
How you doing?
Now give the man a chance to state his case. Let me ask you first, you think you look like that child?
I think he looks too much like his mother for me to be his father.
Well, she said
Maury.
too that
I think he looks too much like Lamisha, honestly.
All right. Well, she thought it favored her as well. But why don't you think you're the father?
Because it's been a time where I've went over Lamisha's house, and it's been 12 guys in there. And it's a bottle of gin, and there's things being rolled up. We all know what I'm talking about.
You know her grandma?
Yes, I do know Vanessa.
You have respect for her?
Yes, I do.
You know she's taking care of that child?
Yes, I do.
You signed the birth certificate.
I wanted to be there for Keyshawn. I wanted to be there. But when she basically told me that it was other possible fathers of Keyshawn, I basically couldn't step up and say I'm the father.
So if you are the father, you get in this child's
life? If
life?
I am the father, Maury, if I am the father, he's taken care of.
Really?
He's taken care of.
Here is Lamisha's grandmother, Vanessa. She had a message for you, Armando. Listen to this.
Armando, you're a poor excuse for a man. You took advantage of my granddaughter. You said you got her pregnant on purpose, and now you're going to abandon her and Keyshawn? How dare you? When Maury tells you that this baby is yours, you will stand up and be a man. If it's the last thing that I do on this earth, you will take care of your son.
Well, guess what? Guess what?
And I will.
Guess what? I think I'm a pretty good judge of character. I think he would stand up if he
It's the right thing to do. It's the right
Here's
thing to
Vanessa.
do.
I'm gonna go get Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. How are you, dear? Now, Vanessa, I know because of everything you've had to deal with.
Maury, I'm sick, but I'm more sick and tired of this poor excuse of a man. He needs to stand up and be a father.
You saying how to
Let me talk. Wait a minute. This is my turn. You shut up. You, first of all, are a liar. You're dumb as a box of rocks. Number 4 in your class? I don't think so.
I have a high school transcript to prove it.
Okay, well, show me. It's one thing to have book sense. One thing to have book sense, but it's common sense. But that's not what we're here about. We're here about that little bit. I'm not trying to hear none of that. That's not putting food on Keyshawn's table or clothes on his back.
Maury, I just like to say, they're making it look like I haven't been there from day one.
Right.
At the hospital, I was the first person to be able to feed Keyshawn.
Right.
I came back and forth, and like they said, I did sign the birth certificate.
Right.
But when I come by the house to see Keyshawn, she shoos me away.
When this test shows that you're the father, no more chances. You are going to take care of this son.
We're going to find out right now. We're going to find out right now. In the case of 8-month-old Keyshawn, Armando, you are not the father.
You're not serious. No. This is not true. No. It can't be. It can't be.
It's true. Can I say something more?
That's all right. Grandma got your back. Don't worry about it. It don't matter.
I'm sorry we had to bring this here, but it is what it is.
This can't be right.
And it's finished.
And guess what? We'll be glad, Vanessa, to pursue this, find out who the father is, but it's not Armando. It is not Armando. This is your granddaughter. You love her. And
absolutely.
And I'm sure you love that little child.
With all my heart, he's the reason I breathe.
We'll be back right after this. You are not.
Will she test another man? This update will blow you away.
He came to visit my baby, and he said my baby didn't like him, so it's not his kid.
That's the truth. Baby started hollering when I held him.
So you held the baby, and you knew right away?
That baby didn't have no connection with me. That baby not mine.
Is he telling the truth?
Donald?
The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
This is Amber. When Amber was dating Donald, she thought he was the man she could build a relationship with. One night during sex, Donald says, quote, "Ha ha ha, the condom broke." Nobody's laughing now, because not only does Amber believe Donald intentionally got her pregnant that night, Donald now refuses to acknowledge that 15-month-old Jaden is his child. Take a look at this.
For the last 15 months, I've been raising Jaden all by myself, all alone. And after today, that needs to stop. After we got done having sex, he had mentioned to me that the condom broke and said, "Just kidding." But who jokes like that? And 6 weeks later, I go to the doctor and find out I'm 6 weeks pregnant. I was so scared. I had nobody to turn to. The things he's missed out on, my son's first words, my baby crawling, my baby's first smile, everything. And it just hurts. I wish he'd be there for him. His father needs to be a man. He's 26 years old and be grown about the situation. He deserves 2 parents in his life.
You're broken up about this. Why are you so broken up?
Because it hurts me. I mean, I messed with him for a while, and my baby deserves a father in his life. He doesn't just need one person to be there.
You think Donald did this purposely?
I hope he didn't, but honestly, who jokes about a condom breaking?
Was he at the hospital?
No, he came to visit my baby one time at home. I had to beg him, and he came and he said my baby didn't like him, so it's not his kid.
That's the truth.
My baby was less than a month old. How can you tell if he likes you or not?
So you moved away?
I moved away, and now it's so hard raising him all by myself.
And he's still in California?
He's still in California.
Well, even if he is the father, how do you expect
We'll have to work something out.
I see. Okay.
I'm willing. I'm begging for him to help.
This is what he had to say. Watch this.
Amber is called the Queen of Cali. Means she gets around town, not in a good way. I wasn't the only guy with her, so I'm the only one here at the Maury show. I came to the hospital right away when she had the baby, and I realized the baby didn't like me. The baby started hollering when I held him. I knew right then and there that it wasn't my son, and he knew it too. Amber baby looked like an old man. I look young for my age. That baby looks older than me. Amber, leave me the hell alone.
Wow. Here's Don. Come on out.
That's not you. He don't look like you at all. He don't look like you. An old man? An old man. Okay, dude.
That looked like you, huh?
Hell no.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
So you held the baby, right? You held the baby.
Yeah.
And you knew right away?
That baby didn't have no connection with me. That baby
no
not mine.
connection. I see.
Less than a month old, though.
That
A couple
baby
weeks
knows something.
old.
Did the condom break?
Man, I don't know about no condom being broke.
Yeah.
I ain't never said no condom being broke.
didn't say that?
She lying.
You didn't say that?
She lying.
You didn't say that?
Hell no, I didn't say that. You know I didn't say that.
You say that, Amber had some nicknames, right?
Man, she called herself the Queen
Yeah,
of
I
Cali.
know where
It
that
explains
came
for
from.
herself, you know what I mean?
You already know. I don't know
Call
where
it
that
for
came
herself.
from.
You don't call yourself the Queen of Cali?
Yeah, that is my name, but not for no reason.
You call yourself
not
the Queen
for
of
no
Cali.
reason. He knows
it
that.
explains itself. She
Okay.
out there, you know what I mean? She knows.
And
it,
that's
you
why
know?
you have 3 baby mamas with 3 people.
I do.
You
know
be
what I
doing
mean? I
way
do.
too much, way
I
too
do,
many
but
kids.
you know
Stick
what
to
you
one
do, too.
person. Try
But she know
that.
what she's
That's
doing.
another thing, Donald. This could be the 3rd baby with 3 different women.
Yeah.
26 years old.
But I don't believe it's my kid, man.
Well, we're going to find out right now. When it comes to 15-month-old Jaden, Donald, You are not the father.
Exactly. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, young Martin, man. That baby don't look like me.
We'll be glad to help you.
Okay, the other guy's not willing to come on.
He's not willing to come on?
No, he's not.
You don't think he'll come on at all?
No, he won't.
Okay. Well, if you want us to help you, please let us know.
That baby don't look like me. You knew that
Okay,
baby
I'm
didn't look
sorry,
like
yo.
me.
I
No, I ain't no
apologize.
sorry. Call telling me that's who kid is. You know what kid it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Anyway.
When Amanda was 6 months pregnant, she confessed that he might not be the father of their son, Carter.
He really doesn't resemble Jason. I do not want to lose my family.
She cheated, and now this marriage rests on the DNA results.
Jason.
The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
This is Amanda. Backstage is her fiance, Jason. Now, when Amanda was 6 months pregnant, she confessed she made a mistake. She cheated on Jason in the beginning of their relationship. However, since that confession, Jason has known that he might not be the father of their now 1-year-old son, Carter. But, I mean, the not knowing has been torturing Jason. He needs the truth. Amanda's deathly afraid that the truth may be ultimately what tears them apart. Watch.
My fiance Jason and my family together mean the world to me. I'm so scared because Jason might not be the father of our 1-year-old son, Carter.
Amanda cheated on me at the very beginning of our relationship. She told me she only kissed the guy, but when she was 6 months pregnant, she told me that she slept with him and that I might not be the father.
I felt so guilty that I kept it from him for so long, but I was scared he would leave me.
The day Carter was born was very bittersweet. The connection, I just didn't feel it.
It breaks my heart when I look at my son because he really doesn't resemble Jason. I try so hard to see it, but I don't, and it's terrifying. I love him with all my heart, and I'm praying that we get good news. I do not want to lose my family.
But here's the thing. You love Jason a lot.
Yes.
You love your child a lot.
Yes.
And you think there's a good possibility that that child is not his.
Yes.
Because of the way he looks.
Yeah.
You waited until you were 6 months pregnant. In fact, first you told Jason that, yeah, you were in the company of the other guy, but you just kissed him.
Yes.
Then when you were 6 months pregnant, you got really guilt-ridden.
Yeah, I couldn't keep it from him anymore. I didn't want to hurt him any longer, and
You told him.
yeah,
Does he think he's the father?
he doesn't know.
Is he a
but
good father?
He's a good father.
What has he told you if I read the wrong answer here?
He'll still be there.
He said, do you believe him?
I'm not sure.
Well, we're going to find out when he comes out. Here's Jason. Jason, come on out. Jason, you think you're the father of that child?
I do. I mean, I'm not sure because, I mean, I always second guess, like when I'm looking into his eyes. But, I mean, we got such a strong...
I'm looking at you, I'm looking at him.
We got such a strong connection that...
You do?
Even if I'm not, I'm still going to be there for him.
I just think that things are going to be different and how our relationship goes, and just, you can't be the same.
She's not confident that this bond will continue. What do you think about that?
I want to say that, like I said, I'm going to be there for him because I am, but having someone else in the circle of our family, you know,
Right.
it would be, I can't say that, you know, how it's going to turn out. So that's what scares me.
Did Amanda make a mistake by kind of lying to you in the beginning about how far it went with the other guy?
Because trust is like my main thing. I need to be able to trust my partner, you know.
Well, we might as well find out the truth, okay? Because you say that you'll be there no matter what.
That's for sure.
Okay. All right. When it comes to 1-year-old Carter, Jason, you are the father. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? I can't believe this.
Thank you, Maury.
We'll be back right after this. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay, baby.
Tragically, Dominic was shot and killed earlier this year.
Right after I buried my son, I got a phone call from Precious saying that I had a granddaughter. If this is Dominic's baby, it'll mean everything to me. Like God gave me my son back.
Let's hope for the best, okay? Melinda?
The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
I want to show you a picture of a young man named Dominic. You see, tragically, Dominic was shot and killed. But he may have left behind a living, breathing part of himself in the form of baby Finesse. That's why Finesse's mother, Precious, and Dominic's mother, Melinda, are here today. Because they are here in order to heal their hearts. They need to know the truth. Watch.
My name is Precious, and I'm 18 years old. And this is my daughter, 7-month-old Finesse. She never met her father, Dominic, and she never ever will.
On January 17th, 2008, Dominic Reese was shot outside the apartment he was staying in. He died 8 days later at the hospital, having never woken up. On Mother's Day 2008, Precious introduced her daughter, Finesse, to Melinda for the very first time. It was very emotional for both women, and they've remained in contact since, desperately needing answers.
Now, Melinda's going to be out here in a moment, and she's not fully convinced that baby Finesse is her granddaughter. What happened when you met her?
When I met Melinda, well, first I talked to her in March, and things didn't go so well. And then Mother's Day, she contacted me and to wish me happy Mother's Day. And she was convinced by now that that was her grandchild.
That's my granddaughter.
We sat down with Melinda. This is what she had to say about this emotional situation.
Right after I buried my son, I got a phone call from Precious saying that I had a granddaughter. She looks like me. She's a mini-me, my mom says she's a mini-me. When I look at her, I can see his eyes. When I touch her, I feel like I'm touching him. When she smiles, it's his smile. If this is Dominic's baby, and I know in my heart that it is, it'll mean everything to me. It'll be like God gave me my son back.
Everybody welcome Melinda. Here's Melinda.
Nice to see you.
Melinda. This is a big day, isn't it?
Yes.
When she first called you, you held back, didn't you?
I did.
How come?
Because I thought someone was playing a cruel joke on me after I buried my son like that.
Well, why then did you call her up on Mother's Day?
When Dominic was in the hospital, someone showed me a picture on their cell phone, and the lips looked like my lips. So I said, if you want to judge from the lips, then she may be. And it just kept eating at me.
You think she resembles Dominic and you?
Yes, she looks like Dominic. Yes. I love her.
Well, let's hope for the best, okay? We're going to find out the truth right now. When it comes to 7-month-old Finesse, Melinda, you are the grandmother. Look at this.
This is my doodle, but
look at this. We'll be back right after this.
One marriage on the brink of divorce.
Frank Jr. looks absolutely nothing like me.
Because he has blonde hair?
That is the main reason.
When it comes to 2.5-year-old Frank Jr., Frank?
The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
This is Kelly. Now, Kelly is here to resuscitate her marriage to a man named Frank because she thinks it's dying. You see, last year, Kelly regretfully cheated on Frank with another man. Now, Frank believes that Kelly is hiding more secrets. In fact, Frank denies their 2.5-year-old son, Frank Jr., because he fears that Kelly could have been cheating around the time she got pregnant. Watch.
My wife Kelly and I have been together for 5 years. Our marriage is in trouble because I don't believe that I am the father of her child, Frank Jr. Kelly's cheated on me in the past, and I think she may have cheated on me around the time she got pregnant, too. I don't trust her with good reason. Kelly went away for a wedding, and soon after she got back, she told me she was pregnant. Frank Jr. looks absolutely nothing like me. He has blonde hair and blue eyes. I have dark hair and brown eyes. I love Kelly and Frank Jr. with all my heart, but if I find out I'm not the father, then I'm leaving. The truth needs to come out about this baby, and I'm ready to hear the worst.
What do you think about that?
I think that he has no concept of what is going on. I might have, at one time, cheated on him, but that was then, and that was after I had our child.
So in other words, oh, I see. So when
Yeah.
you were, at the time around
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
pregnant.
I was.
So you
I was,
went away for a wedding. He now thinks that you might have done something.
Yeah, I just went to my sister's for a wedding, and I didn't do anything, but then I came up pregnant shortly after.
I see.
And so because now our child has blonde hair and blue eyes, he
Right.
thinks that
Well,
that's
what
not
about
his.
that?
Well, genes. I think genes are a major part in that.
And where are the genes? Where are the blonde genes?
From my side.
From your side.
Mhm.
Do you think he became suspect and doubtful when he saw the child?
Yes.
That's when it happened.
That is when it
Has he
happened.
brought it up much to you?
Yes, he has.
Now, who does he think you've been cheating with?
Who knows? Who knows? He's never said one person.
What, like the milkman, the pizza man? I mean,
Yeah.
is he a good father?
He's a very good father.
Well, this is what Frank has to say. We're going to bring him out. Here's Frank. Frank, come on out. Good to see you, Frank. Very good. Nice to see you. Frank, I think that's your child.
No.
Why?
Well, look at him.
I'm looking at him.
He doesn't look like me.
You think that's the main reason?
That's one of them.
Is that the main reason?
Yeah, it is.
Is
and
it the main reason because he has blonde hair?
That is the main reason.
Have you forgiven her about cheating?
Yeah, that's not the issue today.
That's not the issue. And by the way, if this is not his child, are you going to leave, Frank?
Yeah.
You are? We're going to find out right now. Did he ever tell you that? But you're sure it's his child no matter what?
There is no other one.
You're going to find out right now when it comes to 2.5-year-old Frank Jr. Frank, you are the father.
That is right. I told you. Blonde hair don't got nothing to do with it. Look at our kids. Blonde hair don't. Where's our son? See, thank you very much.
Now that ends it all, right, Frank?
Yeah, that ends it
okay?
Okay, let's go.
No more doubts. Let's go home. We'll be back right after this. You are not.
Will she test another man? This update will blow you away. The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
I'm 16 years old. My grandmother is sick. She's the one helping me take care of my son.
Vanessa knows what kind of granddaughter she has. That baby is not mine.
I'm sick, but I'm more sick of this poor excuse of a man.
Armando, you are not.
After the show, we spoke to Vanessa, who says that another man has stepped up and taken full responsibility as a father to her 16-year-old granddaughter's child, Keyshawn. This man says he does not even want a paternity test, and we wish everyone in this family the best of luck. Until next time, America.
Sitting under the skies, a gentle breeze is starting night. Lost in thoughts, we reminisce about the love we've come to miss. Endless memories they linger on. In our hearts where you belong. Whispers of a love they used to be echo softly, eternally. Once vibrant colors are faded in time. Faded photographs of once in its prime. Familiar laughter, a lingering sound haunts the silence, echoing all around. Endless memories, bittersweet they seem, a bittersweet symphony, a fading dream. Though chapters closed, the love remains etched in our hearts through sunshine and rain. Perhaps someday, down a different road, our paths may cross, a story untold. But for now, we hold on to these precious nights, whispering farewells beneath the moonlit light. Endless memories forever will hold a treasure chest, a moment more precious than gold. Though miles may separate and time may fly, the love we share underneath the moonlit sky, a silent vow. These endless memories somehow will see us through. Somehow in the tapestry of life, our threads entwined, forever connected, body and mind.